Why choose a Sleep Number smart bed?
Can I make my site softer?
Can I make my site firmer?
Can we sleep cooler?
Sleep Number does that. Cools up to 8 times faster and lets you choose your ideal comfort on either side. Your Sleep Number setting. It's the Sleep Number biggest sale of the year. All beds on sale up to 50% off the limited edition smart bed. Plus free premium delivery with any smart bed and adjustable base. Ends Labor Day. All Sleep Number smart beds offer temperature solutions for your best sleep. Check it out at a Sleep Number store or sleepnumber.com today.
Oh, hey.
Hey, thanks for meeting me here on such short notice. This place isn't bugged, is it?
Bugged? Wait, Jamie, what's going on?
It's just, you're my only lawyer friend, and I need your professional opinion. Do you see that brand new Hyundai Tucson out there?
Yeah?
That's all I paid for it.
I think I need to get back to you on that.
Do you know what you want?
Yeah, I do now.
Deal's so right, it almost feels wrong. Get the car or SUV you've always wanted, plus America's best warranty at the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. The guilt is real, but so is the savings.
Listen, I don't want to get in your business, but if that's all she paid for it, I'll have what she's having.
It's a great day for a new Hyundai at the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event going on now. Get 0% APR for 60 months, plus 0 payments for 90 days on all Hyundai Palisade, Santa Fe, and Santa Fe hybrid models. And check out our other great deals at your Hyundai dealer today. Offer ends September 2nd. Call 562-314-4603 for details.
Searching for a romantic summer getaway? Escape with Rich Girl Summer, the new Audible original from Lily Chu. The exquisitely talented Philippa Sue, returning to narrate her 5th Lily Chu title. This time, Philippa is joined by her real-life husband, Stephen Pasquale. Set in Toronto's wealthy cottage country, aka the Hamptons of Canada, Rich Girl Summer follows the story of Valerie, a down-on-her-luck event planner posing as a socialite's long-lost daughter, while piecing together the secrets surrounding a mysterious family and falling deeper and deeper in love with the impossibly hard-to-read and infuriatingly handsome family assistant, Nico. Caught between pretending to belong and unexpectedly finding where she truly fits in, Valerie learns her summer is about to get far more complicated than she ever planned. She's in over her head and head over heels. Listen to Rich Girl Summer now on Audible. Go to audible.com/richgirlsummer.
Good morning. It's 9 a.m. here on Monday, August 25th. Today in Baton Rouge, you can expect sunny skies with a high of 93 in hour 3 of today's show. We'll have Devin Snow join us at 9 a.m. Weekend winners at 9:15. Then former LSU quarterback Matt Mauck hops on the show at 9:30. If you missed hours 1 or 2 of the show, you can catch it in the on-demand section at 1045ESPN.com. You can also follow us on Twitter or Instagram at OTB_ESPN. And watch us on YouTube at the 1045 ESPN channel. Hour number 3 of Off the Bench, live from the Mercedes-Benz of Baton Rouge studios, starts now.
All-Star Toyota presents Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Hands to Hester, and Hester, yep, got it, 5 out of 5.
From carrying each other to a natty to carrying each other on the air.
Flynn is back to throw from the end zone.
Live from the Mercedes-Benz of Baton Rouge studio. It's Off the Bench.
All right, welcome back in. Hour number 3 of OTB 1045 ESPN Baton Rouge. It is now time for our guy, Devin Snow, a.k.a. Hold The Mayo, who I am sure got some interesting phone calls over the weekend about the New Orleans Saints not scoring a touchdown yet again in the first half of the preseason. Actually impressive. Went the entire preseason without scoring a touchdown in the first half of any of their games. Dev, what's up, brother?
Yo, what's happening? How we doing?
We're doing good. We're doing great. Excited. It's game week for the LSU Tigers. So we'll get there because I know you're heading up to Clemson. But I got to ask you, Sean Payton, the Broncos come to town. You lose another preseason game, 28-19. You don't score again in the first half. How were the phone calls this weekend?
Well, hey, let's all say it, man. Last time that we can say it. It's just preseason, right?
Might as well get it out one more time.
Get it out one more time, dude. It's just preseason. And, yeah, man, it's you just hate to see it. I didn't look at the the statistics of teams that didn't score in the first half, but that's one that you just hate to see. And it's not because it just started. It's because it's been happening the last couple of years, even in the regular season, been having trouble scoring in the first half. So it is alarming, but, it's just preseason.
All right, Dev, so I'm going to ask you the same question that I asked the room right before you hopped on. The player that you're actually excited about in this upcoming 2025 season, like you got to give me one guy that moves the needle, one guy that gives you any kind of juice to go watch the Saints play on Sundays.
I think there's a few, but definitely you could pick a few from the rookie class because that's one of the positives is I think that the rookie classes look pretty promising, right? But if I'm not going to pick one of them, man, let's just be honest. How about Mason Tipton? Because this is it. This is it, man. Like, this is where we actually absolutely need him to pull through. It would be so convenient and nice of him to pull through, man, and really turn into something for the Saints, bro, because that's one thing, man. You even saw it last game. Some of these guys that they consider veterans and whatever, like Cedric Wilson and stuff, they just not – that's not it, right? Yeah. So Mason Tipton, man, that would be one guy that I'm looking to really do something. I don't need 1,500 yards out of him. How about, 700? How about 700 yards, a few touchdowns and some consistency? That'd be fantastic from Mason Tipton.
All right, let's just go ahead and get it out of the way. Well, hold on a second. I'm looking at this picture of you. Is that Kirk Cousins behind you over your right shoulder? Can you see it? Good Lord.
The Super Bowl convention?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I think that's him, brother.
Y'all wearing the same hoodie and everything. Good for you.
I know, man.
All right.
Somebody called me yesterday and said, hey, man, I don't know if Shuck's going to be it. I don't know if what do you think about getting Kirk Cousins over here? I hung up so quick. Dude.
Oh, come on. Don't
no Kirk Cousins for you?
Nah, brother. I'd rather snort fire ants than have Kirk Cousins as the quarterback for the New Orleans Saints, dude.
Okay. Oh, man. Okay. All right, snort fire ants. Got it. We don't want to be doing that.
Angry fire ants.
Angry. Pissed off fire.
Oh, my gosh.
All right, well, let's just get it out of the way. Let's talk quarterbacks here. What do you think? All right, 3 preseason games in. We were talking about it all. Like, it looked fine. But what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts going into week 1?
I think that if you judge this like they judge, UFC and stuff like that, round by round, I would say that Shuck won 2-1. I would just say that. I don't think that's the way that they're going to go. I think they're probably going to go Rattler. But if I'm just being fair and I'm just being honest, I would say that Shuck won 2-1. Round by round. It just is what it is. I don't think either one of them did good when they were quarterback in the first half. So that's what's alarming. But I'd say Shuck won overall. But I do think something about Rattler. They're going to go with him for the first few games.
What makes you think it's Shuck over Rattler right now, though? Like, in your mind, like, not even saying, like, what it's going to be, but for you, what has Shuck done that Rattler has not? That's not rhetorical.
I think whenever Shuck was faced with some adversity during the preseason, I thought that he had a great trait of rebounding very well. And that's something that's a great pro quality, right? Y'all tell me. I feel like that's a great pro quality to have. Mm-hmm. Like, if you can go and throw an interception, fumble, whatever, and then come back and, lead the team down for a scoring drive, that's pretty admirable, right? So I thought that one of the downfalls of Spencer Rattler was he was in lead of the quarterback competition. And he had this last game, and it's just like, 5 for 8, 43 yards. That sucks, man. That really sucks, dude. And he could have just sealed the deal, and it just didn't happen. And I don't know, it's just underwhelming. And I think that Shuck is just a little more maybe loose out there, like to where he can kind of air it out. It's something about him that just looks a little more comfortable, and he's the rookie,
Yeah, everybody's like reaching, trying to find something, trying to hold on to something, right? Like trying to grasp onto like some sort of like positive, because like there wasn't that much negative from any of the quarterback play. And like you said, like both of them, like they were the exact same guy. Both of them threw a pick and then led a scoring drive the next play. They both did that. So if one person did one thing, the other did another. The only thing difference I can make, I understand the round by round comparison there, but Chuck did get 2 of his rounds were against the third string guys in the second half. So it's a little bit but they were the same guy. So it's just really who you going to hang your hat on? Who do you think could do something? And honestly, you're going to need both of them. So you're going to need both of them throughout the year. So it's the offensive line, they keep getting injuries. They are not looking great. You got your finger on the pulse about free agents out there? You watching these cut days from all the other teams? What do you think's going to happen there?
Yeah, well, I think obviously the first thing they got to do in free agency is they got to go look at the offensive line. You got to go get somebody that can step in an offensive line, because that's going to be the biggest issue right away. Anytime your offensive line starts dropping like flies, you are being defeated before you're even able to fight. So definitely that. They need to look at tight end, just because, I still think the best tight end on this team is Foster Moreau. I really do. From everything I've seen, and he's not even playing.
Yeah, he won't be ready till into the season.
Right. So you got to look at tight end, because who can you really depend on? No disrespect, great guy, but Juwan Johnson just keeps reminding me that he's Juwan Johnson, and it's just, I don't know, man. It's discouraging. If he gets hurt, if he's out for a few games, who is your tight end? Who's your tight end? The guy from UCLA? I don't know. I think you got to look at that tight end spot for sure. The positives are, I think that you're good at D tackle. I think that's why you got rid of Kalen Saunders. You got a few good D tackles, young D tackles that look really promising, especially, Brzee, the guy you drafted in the 3rd round, Broughton.
Yeah, Broughton looked good the other day against Denver for sure.
Yeah, dude. And then Christian Boyd, so I'd say tight end and offensive line you should definitely look into. Another thing, Devin Neal, his first game, we really wanted to see what Devin Neal was going to do, touted from Kansas, and Devin Neal went out there and just looked good. Didn't do anything crazy, didn't break a 50-yard run or anything like that, but looked good, looked comfortable, so I think it's going to be a tough decision at running back, and I hate to say it because it's probably going to involve my guy, our guy, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, I hope he's able to make the team, but also, you got to keep Devin Neal too.
Yeah, Devin Neal in the run game, I agree with you, looked very comfortable. The reason that I think Clyde has an opportunity, Devin Neal's pass protection reps, he looked like a rookie. That was not comfortable in that role. I'm not sure that he got a hand on one of his assignments. And so, Dev, as we all know, when you're talking running back, that is now today, used to, you could get away with that in the NFL. You can't anymore. And this isn't hating on Devin Neal. I think he's a good player. I think he's going to be a pro. But for Clyde, that's really where his opportunity is going to be, is because he's such a good pass protector.
Yeah, and I think that stood out from – what was that, preseason game 1? He was just really blocking well, pass blocking well. So, the guys that got to go, though, that's going to be the main thing. Go ahead and get rid of Foskey. It's not, I don't know if y'all, I'm sure everybody keys in on Foskey in that 3rd game a little more than maybe what they wanted to. Dude, I'm keying in on Foskey. They got a tight end that was playing for Denver, number 84, skinny, dude. And Foskey could not get past this guy.
Yeah.
And he kept getting stalled out. So it's just it's over, bro.
Yeah, 29 plays, Dev, for Isaiah Foskey. He graded out at a 47.
Oh.
It was a second-round pick that can't play defense, can't play special teams. Right now, it sucks. It hurts. But you owe it to this roster to keep the 53 best players, and he's not one of the 53 best.
Yeah, and that's how I feel about Hina too, man. Nothing against him personally, but you owe it to this roster. It's exactly how I feel. You owe it to this roster to let this guy go, and let's see, keep a quarterback on practice squad. What's your boy's name? Deckers.
Yeah.
Keep him on practice squad, and then go get one more. Dude, everything matters at this point, right? One more player for the roster that can make a difference.
You got to load up at line.
Guys, because of feelings, man.
You have to load up. You have to get so many numbers, as many numbers as you can at offensive line right now. The way they're going down, and them playing decently is a difference between a 2 and 3 win team and 6-7 team win. Yep. I mean, that's the difference that this is going to make, because they're starting wide receiver core, talented, can make all the plays. I think their running back room is really good, and I think their quarterbacks aren't going to be the big problem. If this team is going to go as that offensive line goes, and it might not be very far from what we've seen. So they got to load up on the numbers. Hopefully they strike gold with some sort of free agent that they bring in that's just like, all right, this guy was underlooked at the last team he was on, or this is an older guy that's a Pro Bowler back in his prime, but is a little bit old, but then all of a sudden he gets a boost of energy, whatever it is. They have to have something. They got to get lucky. They have to make some good signs on this offense line. You got to get numbers, though.
Yeah, how about dude, I can't believe Sam Ellinger, bro. That was insane, man. To watch this guy just make every single play and miss like that. You want to talk about a quarterback to look at. Maybe you can, instead of looking at Sam Ellinger, that dude look good against the Saints, bro. Let me tell you, they're going to be the Ellinger family come this Christmas. They're going to have that tape on while they opening up presents, and everybody's going to be happy, dude, because that was something else.
This is preseason game 3.
I mean, God did say Texas was back a long time ago. He's just a fortune teller. Dev, tell me about the trip, man. Tell me about going up to Clemson to watch the Tigers play. Like, how are you going to get there? Like, what are some of your plans once you get on site?
Yeah, so I'm driving up Thursday. So Respect Your Body Light releases Wednesday, so I'm going to be down here for that. And then I'm going to get a couple cases of Respect Your Body, hop in the truck, drive to Greenville. That's where I'm staying. I'm staying at the Hilton in Greenville. And then, yeah, man, it's going to be – I'm getting down there by Thursday so I can really take it in. And, yeah, man, I'm just excited, dude. Like, I want to say when it's all said and done that I did everything on my part to ensure an LSU win in the first game of the season. That's all I can say. I don't want to leave without knowing I gave it my all,
Loss not going to be on you.
Yeah.
You got to, when you lose so many in a row, openers, you start to wonder who it is on.
That's true. Dev, what are we thinking we're going to eat in Clemson, South Carolina there, Bo?
Dude, I have no idea, man. I mean, what do you think? What do you think?
I mean, I'm trying to think like what they would be known for. Like I got nothing. I'm trying to get some recs right now from guys that played there or covered the team or something. I'm trying to get the spot for you. I got you in mind. I got a couple of irons in the fire, and I'll let you know. But I got nothing off the top of my head.
I mean, I'm just yeah, right. I'm just thinking like anybody I see from Louisiana that's cooking, bro. Like I gotta stop. I gotta stop and see what's up, bro. I know they're gonna be out there. I know they're gonna be, making something exotic. So that'll be confident. But yeah, as far as like South Carolina delicacies, I am very uninformed, man. I really am.
Oh, you'll find it. Hey, I know you're a fan of the fight game. This past weekend, we had a little fight incident with son of Rampage Jackson. I guess it's Raja Jackson. Yeah. Did you take that in? How many times did you watch that brutal clip of him just destroying a guy in an amateur wrestling event?
I mean, glad you asked. A lot. Very, very invested in what was going on, because not only am I a big UFC fan, but I'm a huge wrestling fan. Since, the first thing I remember watching when I was conscious was wrestling, in the late 90s. But that's that, you know what that is? That's that streaming stuff, bro. That's that Kick, Twitch, whatever, streaming every second of your life. I can tell you my observation is it got to his head to where he wanted to, I don't know, make an impact on his stream. And
is that a thing? Like, so is he literally someone filming everything that he does?
Yeah, Rampage.
That's a popular thing.
Yeah, Rampage. That's how Kai Cenat and all them got famous. Like, they literally stream every minute of their life. Couldn't be me, bro. I gotta be honest. Could not be me. Because I mean, if you do that, and look, respect to him, man. Make it how you're gonna make it. You can't say Kai Cenat didn't make it, right? But every second of your life, at what point can you step back and be a human? That's the only thing about that. But
can't.
Yeah, it looks like the wrestler. It was so funny because that is how wrestling is, especially independent wrestling. Like, they sitting in the back of the building, sitting back there, just drinking beer, getting ready for the show. And I think the Rampage's son had said, "Man, I don't know who you are." And then the guy was like, "Oh, you don't know who I am?" I forget his name. I don't know who he is either. But he smashed a prop B on his head. Did a work, what they call a work, in wrestling. And Rampage's son, of course, he's Rampage's son. It's not like he's, I don't know, like a famous wrestler's son. He's Rampage's son. He's a UFC Hall of Famer's son, right? So you smash a B on his head, even if it's a prop, he's probably going to feel disrespected, especially if he don't know anything about wrestling. And that's exactly what happened. But then they wound up apologizing, or the wrestler wound up apologizing. It seemed like Rampage's son was cool with everything. And next thing you know, they set him up to where, hey, get your payback in the ring, slam him, do a couple punches, but they don't mean punch the guy so he's unconscious and then 20 times after that. I don't understand where the miscommunication was there. But
once you see red, man, once you see red, it's hard to stop.
Well, and you know how the internet is now. Like, you got people in the comments of this clip and stuff saying, "Oh, well, he smashed a B on his head." Dude, did you forget that you're looking at wrestling? Like, this is not. How can so many people for so many years say, "Oh, wrestling's fake, wrestling's fake, wrestling's fake," and then when this one incident happens, "Oh, did you not see him get a beer smashed on his head?" Dude, it's wrestling. It's fake. How are we forgetting that? That's why I really I'm worried about society sometimes.
How big is the underground independent wrestling scene?
Big.
Pretty big.
Is it?
Yeah.
Big. Yeah, I mean, going back to years and years and years,
sure,
man.
Yeah.
That is
especially in Louisiana.
Yeah, especially in Louisiana, especially in the South.
Yeah.
When you think about the Von Erichs and stuff like that, all that. My stepmom's favorite wrestler was Kerry Von Erich, bro. Had a crush on him and everything, and these were the South's independent favorite wrestlers.
Yeah. Oh,
She ain't watched that documentary, bro. That is incredible, man. That Von Erich family stuff.
Yeah, all the things that happen to one family. That is remarkable. Dev, you're the man. We appreciate it. Hopefully, you and I can link up there in Clemson, South Carolina. I'm supposed to be there Friday night, so looking forward to that, my man. Safe travels, and I'll see you soon.
Yeah, I'll definitely hit you up. Go Tigers, baby. Shout out Matt Mauck. Legend.
Let's go. Absolutely. Number 18, Matt Flynn, in case you're wondering. Matt Mauck coming up in about 10 minutes from now. Oh, yeah. You calling the national champion overrated?
Nah, just 18.
No. Well, it's won 3 national championships, bud.
Oh, that's good. Good stuff.
Who's number 15 this year? Go.
Stud.
Exactly. All right, we'll take a break. A quick weekend winners when we come back here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to trashrangers.com. Once you go there, sign up for residential commercial service. Also, those roll-off dumpsters we tell you about every single day. 3 different sizes to choose from. You call them at 225-612-2477. Hey, here's my project at my home, at my business, and they're going to make sure you have the right size dumpster every single time. And look, even if you don't expect to have as much trash as you do, they'll come, they'll empty it, and bring it right back to you. That's the kind of customer service you're always going to get. trashrangers.com.
Yeah, like Jake said, great customer service, great service. So simplify your trash disposal with Trash Rangers. There's no hidden fees, reliable weekly service, and guess what? Text reminders. So never get put in the doghouse. Always remember to take out that trash. There's absolutely nothing worse than coming home Monday after work, and then you get there and you see 2 bags of trash that you forgot to take out. Never let it happen again with text reminders the night before pickup. Give them a call. Go see them. TrashRangers.com.
Tigers turn talkers. This is Off the Bench.
All right, welcome back in OTB 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge. Let's go ahead and get to it. Weekend winners.
That's how winning is done.
That's right. We can't have anyone freak out there, okay? We've got to keep our composure. We've got too far.
I'm by winning. I win here and I win there. Now what?
Are you doing what it takes to win a championship?
Wow, winning.
Well, then I guess there's only one thing left to do.
What's that?
Win the whole thing.
All right, weekend winner. The NFL's got a lot of partners. They do, they have a lot of partnerships, a lot of partners, the official blank of the NFL. Well, they just got one that is deserving of puka shells. Weekend winner. Abercrombie & Fitch named official NFL fashion partner, baby.
What?
That's right. We're back.
Yeah.
We're back, baby. Puka shells, frosted tips, maybe some Birkenstock sandals. I don't really know. Let's go. Abercrombie & Fitch, NFL partner. Weekend winner.
Shreveport Evangel alumni are celebrating all over the world.
That's
today.
right, baby. Let's go.
For y'all, go with Abercrombie.
Yeah,
Puka shells are so back.
big deal. It's actually a huge deal.
Oh, is that a shark tooth necklace?
No, that's a different vibe. We're only puka shells, okay?
All right, my weekend winner. Tommy Fleetwood.
Oh, Everton fan. Let's go, Tommy.
That's right. Winner of the PGA Tour Championship. Wins the FedEx Cup. Wins a purse of $10 million. His first win on the PGA Tour comes in dramatic fashion. The biggest tournament of the year from a payday standpoint. He held off. Scheffler didn't have the best day. Held off Patrick Cantlay. It was a great tournament for him. He had a great finish, and wins his first PGA Tour win. But on top of that, another to me weekend winner from that tournament is Keegan Bradley, the captain for the Ryder Cup. He's got the biggest decision to make in his life this week. He has wanted to be on the Ryder Cup team and deserves it, but he has to make the hard choice. Does he pick himself, become the first player captain since Arnold Palmer in 1963? And I can tell you, he deserves it. He hit one water ball, I think on 16th yesterday on a par 3. And before that, he was top 2 or 3. But anyway, he finishes tied 7th. He finished tied 7th yesterday. And I think solidified the case. Nobody can say anything. If he decides to pick himself as a player, of course, he's going to have to lean on his assistant captains, Furyk, Kisner, Simpson, Snedeker, and Woodland. But yeah, he's got a big decision to make, and I think he has done enough, especially with a little exclamation mark yesterday, tying in the top 10 of the PGA Championship, the Tour Championship. So, weekend winner to him.
All right. Weekend winner, Zach Maxwell. You might be asking yourself, who is Zach Maxwell? Zach Maxwell is a rookie pitcher for the Cincinnati Reds, made his MLB debut over the weekend. This guy's incredible. 6'6", 275. Nickname is Big Sugar. Just throws seeds, dude.
Big
100 plus from the right side over and over again. Punched out 5 in 2 innings.
Let's go.
Just an absolute unit. Big Sugar, one of the greatest things to come out of the weekend. Shout out to him.
That is awesome.
Big Sugar.
Dude, Big Sugar. I'd like to have
Hopefully
that guy
he's
on my
like
team.
a little bit wild too, so you don't really know.
I hope he is a full liability on and off the field for Big Sugar to be his nickname.
Absolutely.
So good. I mean, he's got the goatee.
Oh, so good.
So it's epic. Love the guy.
That's good. That's a good one, Moose. That's a good one. All right, Tay.
Yeah, weekend winner to a pair of quarterbacks who are now going to be starting quarterbacks, Zach Calzada for the University of Kentucky. And it appears, apparently it's planned later today. Pete Thamel has reported Bryce Underwood has won the starting quarterback job at Michigan as a true freshman. It's a weekend winner to both of those guys. But also, kind of going off of what Muso's mentioned about Big Sugar, I saw my favorite nickname in all of college football on Saturday. You want to talk about Big Dominic Orange for the Iowa State Cyclones, man in the middle, 6'4", 324. They call him the Big Citrus. Perfect nickname. So weekend winner for him as well.
Yeah, it's tough to screw up a nickname with a big in front of it.
Yeah.
Big Shug.
But Big Shugs.
Citrus. Love it.
Electric.
All right, you got any more?
I do, but I'm looking at the clock here.
Yep.
I will just say this.
I got a quick one.
Quick one. Farmageddon for living up to the hype of the game that we built it to be, the first game of the year. That's how you start off college football.
My last weekend winner, the hobby world in general. Heritage Auction announces that they broke the most expensive sports card ever sold this weekend at $12.932 million. Breaking the, I think, a Mickey Mantle that was like 12.4, 12.5. It's a 2007, 2008 Upper Deck dual logo man, one of one, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, graded sold for nearly $13 million. And
the guy only bought it for $25,000.
Yeah, guy bought $25,000. And this comes on the heels of July being a record. Card collectors spent nearly $400 million on cards in the month of July.
Hey, and if you want to spend even more money, go check out Off the Break on Instagram. Off the Break LA. Caleb Williams, Brock Bowers right here.
Got some heaters.
You can do that. Got some heaters. And this awesome Jack Cam. I mean, this
Look
is
at this
incredible.
guy.
Jack Cam. Let's go. I think it's my dad's all-time favorite player.
That's wild.
And this Troy Aikman. Sorry, Flynn.
Troy.
Not yours. It's mine. Sorry, Tay-Tay. Don't steal that either. All right. When we come back, we're going to be joined by number 18 himself. 1-8, Flynn. 1 and an 8. Matt Mauck joins us, national championship winning quarterback here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to centralplumbing.org. 225-925-8552 is the number. 24/7 weekend holiday game day. It's Saturday, and the Tigers are about to kick off there in Memorial Stadium, and you have an issue, and you're like, there's no way anyone in Baton Rouge or the greater Baton Rouge area is going to come to my house. They are. Central Plumbing is going to be there. They're going to be there every single time. So when you go to the website, always take down that number. And also remember, it's not only in emergencies. Flynn will tell you they can help you in the remodel game. You can go tankless today, centralplumbing.org.
Yeah, whatever your project, however big, however small your project is, residential, commercial, industrial, if you got a problem, if you're renovating, if you're just doing a little extra bathroom, if you just have an emergency situation and happen, if Garrett Nussmeier is fourth quarter and he's about to lead the team down and throw for his 12th touchdown of the game this weekend, and you got a problem, they will come out there and fix it. 24/7 emergency service, Central Plumbing. That is centralplumbing.org.
...2007 champs. Purple and gold to the core. This is Off the Bench with Hester and Flynn. Baton Rouge's go-to for all things Louisiana sports.
All right, welcome back in. OTB 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge. Let's go to the phone lines now. Our guy, Matt Mauck, former LSU quarterback, national champion, joins us now. Matt, what's going on, man? How you doing? We appreciate the time.
Doing great, guys. So good to be on with you, too.
All right, so number 18 goes to a quarterback for the first time, since you wore it in 2003, over 20 years ago. So that's a big deal. Did you think that you were going to forever be in the category by yourself there at quarterback?
I did not. I figured it would had to happen at some point. I kind of thought in 07, maybe there might be somebody else that would get it, but
no, he's a slappy, Bo.
Yeah. Apparently not. I mean, I think he just looks better in 15. That's what it is.
I turned it down. That's right.
Sure you did, Bo.
Uh-huh.
So, look, I saw a cool deal, man. Y'all got a chance to FaceTime you and Nussmeier, but it has to be pretty cool for you. I mean, you wore it, played quarterback, you win a national championship, and then like Garrett's story. For him to stay with LSU, not transfer, when certainly he could have. I mean, he could have played almost anywhere in the country for a couple of years, but he stays here at LSU, earns a job, goes and throws for 4,000 yards last year, and now he's wearing 18.
Yeah, I mean, there hasn't been an LSU Tiger I've rooted for more in a long time, and not just because he plays quarterback, but I think of those things you talked about. I think loyalty and hard work are just things that are kind of bypassed anymore in college football. And I think the three of us, I mean, you take a look at Nuss, I think Matt Flynn right here would have transferred, 2 or 3 different times, I mean, he sat behind Jamarcus Russell, and not that he wasn't a better player, just Jamarcus Russell's 6'6", throws the ball 100 yards, hard to beat that guy out, but stayed around, and ended up winning a national championship. So I wish kids could learn from Matt Flynn, from Garrett Nussmeier, and realize that it doesn't have to be given to you. You can go earn it.
Yeah, we talked about it earlier, Matt. It's one of those things where it doesn't matter where you are in the country. I always tell people who aren't even LSU fans, don't know much about the team, like, if you're a college football fan, Garrett's somebody you want to watch and cheer for, because he is what's good about college football. He is kind of this unicorn that will stick around in a world of people chasing dollars, chasing money, chasing immediate starts, immediate gratification. he's doing it the old school way in a way you like it, and we should all be proud as LSU fans. But I kind of want to know, like, and what an honor it is to kind of, you were the first, pass it on to Jacob, and he gets this honor to tell everybody, like, this is what we think of Garrett. This is the character guy he is. But as I ask Jacob this all the time, like, what kind of, do y'all get any sort of feedback, input at the number 18?
Early on we did, when it was still kind of just an internal thing.
Yeah.
And then when it kind of got a little bit bigger than what any of us thought it was going to be, we kind of, and as it should, we're not around. I mean, you guys are there. Jacob's there. He could have a little more input. I'm live in Denver. I would have no idea. I admit Nuss 2 or 3 other times, and he seemed like a great guy, but I'm not around people enough to give any input in that. But I think the people that have been there, it was Greg Stringfellow, Jack Marucci, Tommy Moffitt, Michael Bonnet. Some of those guys were the original people in deciding who got that, still get some say into that. And I think they've done a really good job. When Saban left, Les Miles kind of started that, as a head coach, wanted the 18 tradition to happen. And then they've done a good job passing that along to Coach O and then now to BK. So it's just, it's a cool tradition, no matter if I was part of it or not. And I think, again, they've did a great job in the past, and they kind of picked the perfect guy this year.
Yeah, and I know we're all excited to watch them play this Saturday coming up. And this year, right now, feels like a very exciting time for LSU. But just from, Garrett Nussmeier and looking at the weapons that he has, I know he's got to be excited about that as well. I mean, you throw for over 4,000 yards your first year as a starter, but, I always ask Flynn this as well. Like, Matt, when you're going from year 1 to year 2 and it's like your team, I have to imagine that there's just a comfortability that just wasn't there the first year. Even though your first year was great, it was outstanding, like just knowing it's your team for like the full off season the second year, I'm sure things slowed down a bunch for you as well.
Oh, without a doubt. I think, experience is something that you can't practice. And when you get in those environments, when it's loud or it's a tough situation, the more times you do it, the better at it you are. So I think Nuss had a great year last year, but I expect even bigger things this year.
Yeah, I think we all kind of have high expectations, but we got a bunch of listeners right now, big Matt Mauck fans and LSU fans. Like, tell everybody, like, what are you doing right now? Like, where are you at? Tell us about your life. What does Matt Mauck get into?
I've got I live in Denver, Colorado. Got 3 boys. All of them, play football, basketball, baseball. My oldest is playing college football at Colorado School of Mines. He's a wide receiver there. I got a middle one is a sophomore. He's a QB. Plays at Cherry Creek High School.
Oh, yeah, Cherry Creek. Let's go.
Yeah. We actually play heading down. This is what's crazy about, college football, but even high school football. His high school team is going down to Orlando to play Cardinal Newman down there. So or Cardinal Mooney, sorry. It floors me. I'm like, what? I said, hold on. We're in high school football. We're passing up about 8,000 teams on our way down there that we could be playing.
So I want you to take like a trip down memory lane here. I guess it was 2002. You get asked probably by Jimbo to host incoming or a recruit.
Yeah.
Myself, you host me on my official visit. First time to meet you. Yeah. All nervous to meet the big bad Matt Mauck. We're driving. Yeah. And most people think, official recruiting trips, man, it's going to get crazy, man. What'd y'all do? How many beers you drink? Blah, blah, blah. No, we went and saw a movie, didn't we?
We did. Hester warned me. He said, he goes, this guy's got some mean cankles. Don't take him out there. Don't take him out around the girls yet. Don't take him out around the girls yet. Let's just make sure he can handle rejection. So we tried
I think we went and saw John Q, maybe?
Look, Mauck was established, he was a little bit older when he got here, so he'd already done all the wildness,
I remember.
Yeah. Hey, if I'm gonna get a hall pass, I'm not using it on your butt. Okay?
I was already committed, right?
Yeah. I didn't feel like I didn't have to do anything, you know?
I remember, so we're riding, you're driving me around. I think we were going to like the recruiting dinner that night, and we're talking about like, hey, just getting to know each other. And I'm like, you're like, hey man, so you asked me like, what do you like about LSU? I was like, man, I really, Jimbo Fisher's been really great. He's super nice. And you're like, huh, yeah, he's pretty good guy. I was like, oh, is he different to y'all that are playing here than the recruits? Weird. Yeah. So that was my first moment. Then I learned real fast once I got on campus.
Yeah.
A little bit different.
Yeah. I will say this, though. Jimbo, obviously, Matt, is pretty loud during practices, but you don't always understand it. But I will say he puts so much pressure on you in practice. By the time you get to the games, you're like, oh, my God, thank God Jimbo's up in the box. You can't yell at me.
Exactly. Right.
So I do radio, like over on Sirius XM on Tuesdays. Jimbo is actually a co-host with me, and he, like, the stories that he gets into about you two, it's awesome there. But like one of the things that I always remember, like going, like even when I was a recruit and I'd come watch y'all practice, or I'd be there with Flynn. Can you tell me why? Just tell me why, Matt. Why'd you do it? He always asks y'all, can you tell me why? And then y'all would tell him, and he didn't like y'all's answer.
Yeah. So this is my favorite Jimbo. So this is where I just get there. Josh Booty's the starter, okay? And we're just kind of, RPO is just starting up, and we're kind of figuring out. And Josh Booty was, I don't know if I've ever seen someone throw a football better than him, but he was not, I would say, the most fleet of foot or running type quarterback. So we're doing this RPO. We read the end. You're supposed to, hand it off or pull it and run. Well, it wasn't for Josh. It was for other people. Well, finally, Josh pulls it. Literally, Jarvis Green runs right into him. And Jimbo's like, why, Josh? Why? And Josh goes, you don't want to know. I do.
Yeah, don't ask.
Yeah, I do. And Josh goes, well, I'd never done it before. I just wanted to try it.
Oh, my gosh. That tracks. That tracks with old Josh. Oh, man, that's so good. Hey, Matt, I know you're on the run here, so we appreciate you giving us a couple of minutes. And, man, we'll have to do this again soon.
Yeah. Hey, and Jacob and I talked, and we'd like to get Matt Flynn an honorary 18 jersey.
Yeah,
okay?
we would.
Part of it.
Absolutely. Hey, Matt, that's the only way that he's going to get it. So we felt like we had to do that together.
Without a doubt. All right,
see you, Matt. There he is, national champion Matt Mauck, good enough to join us here on OTB, doing big things there in Denver. I always say it, like, one of the biggest surprises I've ever had. We're doing the team physical 2013. I walk in there and playing for the Broncos, and I sit down, and Matt Mauck comes into the room, and I swear to God, for like 10 seconds, I'm like, is Matt Mauck making a comeback into the NFL? And no, he's there to fit me for my mouthpiece because he was the team dentist for the Denver Broncos. So always enjoy catching up with Matt Mauck, the guy who started number 18, good enough to join us here. 20-plus years, a quarterback, finally wearing 18 again for LSU. All right, we'll take a break. More OTB when we come back to wrap it up today on 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge.
Off the bench.
All right, go to All-Star Toyota of BatonRouge.com. Buying new, leasing, and renting. Every single thing is available. And no matter what your needs are, no matter what your family's needs are, they are going to be met over at All-Star. You need something bigger. You need something better on gas mileage. You need a truck. Multiple options and everything that we talk about. If you want a sedan, if you want a hybrid, you have so many different options. Multiple midsize SUVs. If you want to join the minivan gang, the murdered out mini, we say it all the time, there's no more of those in town. So if you want to be the one rolling around it, you can do that as well. Go to their website, All-Star Toyota of BatonRouge.com.
Yeah, literally a car for any need. You want to go fast, you want to look cool, you need to haul something. They got the Tacoma, they got Highlanders. They have everything that you could possibly need. So whether it's brand new, whether it's a used vehicle, whether you want to set up a long-term lease, maybe that makes more sense for you financially. Whatever it is, start your trade-in process on your current vehicle right there on the website, All-Star Toyota of BatonRouge.com.
Welcome in to the best morning sports-ish show around. Off the Bench with Hester and T-Bob.
That's not the first time you played that today, by the way.
Is it really?
Nah, multiple people picked up on it early in the show. T-Bob, you look great, man.
Thanks, dude.
Yeah.
Really
Got the hair, the beard's a little trim.
Man.
Right.
Looking good, dog.
Man.
Looking good, Bob.
How was the flight from Chicago?
Really? It's pretty.
My bad. I didn't even notice I
First
played that
class.
earlier. Or
Yeah,
right
it's
there.
Fine. It's fine. Look, we're all one. We're all OTB.
We're
Gulf
one
Coast
big happy family.
Office Products, GCOPnet.com. Go check out the website today. They are Louisiana's leader. If you need something done in your office, right, it's not just about documents anymore. It's about managing and hosting the information your company needs to grow and thrive in the years ahead in New Orleans, in Baton Rouge, in Mandeville, in Lafayette. Go to the website today, GCOPnet.com. GCOPnet.com.
I got a box.
Yeah, you've got this little box, and you won't tell me what's in the box. And I tried to do the whole Brad Pitt, what's in the box, and you hadn't played for it. So what is actually?
So I got something. So we've been talking about how we want to do big, bold predictions this year. We want for when the season starts, and the season is here. We're week one.
Yeah.
So we want to do some little competitions.
Okay.
Little inner foxhole competition,
Right.
if you will. So every week we're going to make different picks. We're going to make different bold predictions. And when you win, you got to have something to celebrate with.
Right.
You got to show the people that you're a winner.
Yeah.
That what you said was right. When I say Dabo Swinney's going to hurt himself running down the hill, and he does, I need to celebrate.
That's true.
Right? You got to celebrate the life's too short not to celebrate the victory. So
that's fair.
We got a little something.
All right.
To celebrate these said victories.
Oh, not the turnover chain.
That's what we call a turnover chain right there, boys. OTB, turnover chain. So if you get
that is awesome.
In our competitions throughout the season, if we get bold predictions right, if we get hot takes right, when Garrett Nussmeier holds up that beautiful Heisman Trophy in New York, guess who's going to wear this turnover chain? Your boy.
Oh, that is awesome. So are we going to, wait a minute, hold up. Are we going to do, that's awesome, by the way. I mean, that looks really good. Are we doing one a week? What are we doing here?
I don't know. We're going to figure it out. There's no plan. There's no plan with this show. It's a beautiful disaster that comes at us every single day.
What if two people's comes true? What do you do?
Well, then we'll just have to share.
You share? Okay.
Yeah, I'll just put it on.
Sharing, it's caring.
One half of the show, the other half of the show.
Yeah, it's kind of heavy, so I don't know if you can wear it for a whole show.
I like it, dude.
Disclosure, not real gold. Not real gold.
And I got to tell you, you could have given me 10 guesses as to what was in that box. That wouldn't have been one of them.
That would not have been one of them. I think really well done too.
Thanks. You want to hold it?
Look at that. Yeah, I mean, because I'm going to be the champion all year long. Oh, that thing is heavy. Look at that. OTB, let's go, baby.
Turnover chain.
Look at that logo looking great. OTB off the bench. Let's go.
Game week, baby. Game week.
I say since it's week one, like tomorrow on the show, we have got to give a bold take
Real
for
bold.
week number one of college football.
Well, this is kind of like week one is kind of when you make your futures.
Right, but I want to wear this thing next week.
Oh yeah.
So we can't wait till the very end of the season. So and I think we all have to agree. Like if you say something and we're like, that's not bold. Like, I think Notre Dame's going to beat Miami in week one. That's not really bold, right? You know what I'm saying? So
it's got to be hot.
It's got to be hot.
It's got to be popping. It's pretty good, right?
This is great. I mean, whoever did this,
we need to pass it around to the boys. Alondra's going to love it when she comes back. She's going to walk into a room with a turnover chain.
Yes, she is. Tay, your boldest Cowboys take. Go.
Cowboys will finish last in their division.
That's not that bold. That ain't bold.
I mean,
Giants have been last for a long time.
Yeah. I'm excited about this.
All right, Micah Parsons won't play it down for the Cowboys again. There's my bold take.
Okay.
Is he going to play for the Packers?
I think he's done.
Come on, go the Packers.
All right. He was laying. He was laying on a table yesterday.
I think he's
He
done.
was eating nachos at the game, right?
Yep.
Good for him. Nachos are delicious.
They are.
They are.
Not underrated. Properly rated as amazing.
All right, let's go do it for us here today. We appreciate y'all joining us. It is game week. Stay locked in here to 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge all day long.
Off the bench.
All right, very excited for a new sponsor we have here on the show. Back in 1934, 7 LSU employees had a vision. People helping people. That vision became Campus Federal, and today they proudly serve more than 44,000 members across Baton Rouge, New Orleans, and the Port City. As one of Louisiana's largest and most trusted credit unions, Campus Federal does everything a bank does, but better. From your very first checking account to buying a home, growing a business, or planning for retirement, they've got flexible, competitive solutions designed for every stage of your life. At Campus Federal, you're more than a member. You are part of a community that gives back, lifts up, and moves forward together. So whether it's game day or payday, make the winning play. Visit campusfederal.org and join them today. Again, go to that website. It is campusfederal.org.